Greetings. This is Astrologer Pam Younghans, and here is my forecast for the week of August 21st to 27th, 2023. We begin a new astrological month this Wednesday, August 23rd, when the Sun enters Virgo at 1 minute after 2 a.m. Pacific Daylight Time. As the transiting Sun moves through the 12 signs of the zodiac, it highlights the qualities of each sign, subtly influencing our human activities. Virgo is the sign of the analyst, the diagnostician, the healer, the perfectionist, the skilled worker, the editor. As an earth sign, it attends to the practical realities of life, enjoys learning new techniques, and focuses on making improvements. It wants to be useful, to be of service, and it appreciates work done well. When the Sun is in Virgo, we tend to have high standards and strong opinions about what is right and what is wrong. Each sign also has a shadow side, which becomes apparent when its positive qualities are taken to the extreme. With Virgo, the ability to clearly see flaws can lead to being hypercritical, and the desire for perfection can become impatience with anything less. We can become so focused on what isn't working that we feel pessimistic or cynical. A strong attention to details can interfere with our seeing the bigger picture, and the desire for efficiency and effectiveness can disintegrate into a need to control and lead ultimately to burnout. One key when working with strong Virgo energies is to realize that something doesn't have to be perfect to be beautiful. Keeping this in mind helps us see the glass as half full rather than half empty. And it can help to remember that the highest expression of Virgo is actually unconditional love, the ability to hold the energy of love under all conditions. This is not a call to choose self-sacrifice or martyrdom, but rather an approach that helps us appreciate the value of that which the perfectionist might judge as worthless. The Sun will be moving through Virgo from August 23rd until the equinox on September 22nd, when it enters Libra. The planet Mars is currently moving through Virgo, adding to a sense of urgency about getting tasks done in a timely manner, but also, hopefully, providing the energy needed for doing the work. However, Mars takes us on an interesting journey this week as it first opposes Neptune on Tuesday and then trines Pluto on Thursday. If we have a lack of clarity or lower energy levels as the week begins, it may be best to take a break rather than trying to push through. With Neptune's fogginess clouding our vision, taking action when it doesn't feel right can lead to frustrating detours or delays. This may be because one of the higher purposes of a Mars-Neptune opposition is to encourage us to align our personal will with the guidance from our higher self or soul. Fortunately, some of the ambiguity should be easing by the time of the Mars-Pluto trine on Thursday. The combination of these two determined planets increases the drive to accomplish our goals and provides plenty of energy to reach the top of the mountain. Also in Virgo, Mercury stations retrograde this Wednesday. As always, astrological wisdom advises us to review rather than initiate while the messenger planet is moving backward. Until Mercury goes direct on September 15th, we will want to reassess any current plans or projects to make sure all the details are handled, and also that we are being practical rather than overly idealistic. Here are this week's most important planetary aspects with my brief interpretations. On Monday, the Sun is quincunx Pluto. Trust issues may arise due to an increased awareness of subtle manipulations or a discomfort with feeling controlled. On Tuesday, Venus is square Jupiter. This self-indulgent aspect invites us to play instead of getting work done today. And Tuesday is the day that Mars is exactly opposite Neptune. There is a lack of motivation and perhaps disappointment about how a project is unfolding. The Sun enters Virgo on Wednesday and will be in the sign of the Virgin until the Libra equinox on September 22nd. Wednesday is also the day that Mercury stations retrograde. Mercury will be retrograde in Virgo from August 23rd to September 15th. On Thursday, Mars is trine Pluto. This empowering aspect adds a sense of urgency to our activities. It especially supports efforts to eliminate what is no longer working and to streamline routines. On Friday, Venus is semisquare Mars. We may feel internal conflict today, uncertain of when to cooperate and when to assert our needs. There are no major aspects exact on Saturday. On Sunday, the Sun is opposite Saturn. Self-criticism or pessimism could be strong with this aspect, as we can be very judgmental of our efforts and cynical about the possibility of improvement. And on Sunday, Mars enters Libra. Mars will be in the sign of the scales from August 27th to October 11th. During this time, the desire for equality and justice is strong. We may find it more palatable to partner with others rather than taking independent action. However, the Libra ability to see both sides of every issue can cause indecisiveness, and the need to keep others happy could interfere with taking a strong stance when needed. If your birthday is this week, there are two very different influences in effect for you this year. On the one hand, you may experience a significant reality check as you come to terms with whether you are feeling personally fulfilled in a certain area of your life. If your birthday is on Monday or Tuesday this week, you may have felt this most strongly in the first 3 months of 2023. If your birthday is Wednesday through Sunday, you are in the middle of a 9-month process of pruning out what no longer works for you. At the other end of the spectrum, there is a great deal of independent energy being stirred this year, and you may feel inspired to take risks that you might not have considered feasible before. A balance will need to be found between reasonable caution and acting on instinct or impulse. If you are dealing with delays, consider the possibility that the universe is waiting for proper timing. This is Astrologer Pam Younghans wishing you an insightful week. Thank you for being with me on this journey.
We hope that you have enjoyed this article. For over 30 years, we at Inner Self have sought to encourage new attitudes and new possibilities. For more inspiration, visit us at innerself.com. Thank you. Visit the Inner Self Market for new attitudes and new possibilities. You'll find inspiring books, wonderful music CDs, audiobooks, card decks, candles, jewelry, gifts, all kinds of wonderful things. Visit us at market.innerself.com.